Hey, you want to go look at Mom's mower with me? I want to see what Thrash Gordon did. Alrighty. So, yeah. That should not look like that. And that should definitely not look like that. This poor thing was used as a battering ram. Yeah, so that's ripped off completely. This bracket's bent down. This is a little closer to what that's supposed to look like. This mount here still looks okay. For some reason, this is the side that ends up taking a mega beating. So pretty much all the welds on this thing, well, it's still in there though. It's not wiggling or anything, amazingly enough. But yeah, I'm gonna pull that apart and reinforce that and replace the wheel. Alrighty. So as you can see, what I ended up doing here is I welded all the way up and around this. I welded up and around the side here. That looks a little bodgy, but it's actually holding, believe it or not. I just went really thick with the paint on here. I also welded it on the back side and cross-stitched it after I pounded this whole thing. That's why it's got a like sort of a rough surface look here. So I took the hammer and just beat the living crap out of it to try and get at least somewhat of a contour back into it again. Got another roller on there. This was the roller that actually came from the center. Center one I really don't care about because that one doesn't even touch the ground. So I'm going to order another set of rollers because I know this will probably get smashed off again. I pounded this back out again so it wasn't in super tight on that. And I made sure that the angle was correct so it's not pitched downward anymore. So we'll see how this does. And the next thing that we're doing is we're probably gonna end up looking for a zero turn. And before you say, oh, those welds are garbage and they're gonna just instantly crack and you can't weld like that. Like I welded down to the, oh, you can see a piece of the welding wire in there. I left some junk behind. But before you say that bodgy stuff isn't gonna hold, this is the bodgy stuff that I did when I first got this machine. I'll put a link in the description if I can find it. So when I welded this up, this is the same kind of deal. I welded this on the top and then I went on the bottom, cross-stitched it. And I mean, that's held up fine. I really didn't think it was going to, but these decks are super thick. So if you've got a crack from blunt trauma, like I don't even know how they would have done that one. They must have hit that one from the back. This one here though, this is like an outrigger. It sticks out pretty good and there's some significant mechanical advantage when something hits you on the outside here. It pushes it right in. But anyways, my old bodgy welds held, so I'm hoping that my new bodgy welds will hold as well. I think I got some on the other side too somewhere. I do, I just can't find them. Those I actually might have ground down. Oh, here we go. I had some right through here because this piece broke off too. Anyways, that's the saga of Mary's mower as it stands. Like I said, I think the next one that I'm going to be looking for is, I'm probably going to be looking for a zero turn for her. With any luck, during the end of the season, a lot of the landscapers end up selling their machines off. So I might see if we can find a zero turn that's a diesel. I'd prefer to get one that's, you know, under $10,000. That'd be swell.